Hello everyone, welcome to 1.19 build ideas video. As you can see, we got some mangrove wood build behind me because I was just designing some and I thought I'd share the ideas with you guys. Of course, we're gonna go over the other blocks too. I just decided to start with the mangrove ones. So first we have a basketball hoop here that's not actually that functional. You can't actually throw it through the thing, but basically, you just use the mangrove trapdoor, mangrove signs, and you put like a mangrove stripped log in the back. And you get like this cool little basketball net. I think it's very cool to have, especially for like if you're building like schools or something, or like a court in a city build. I just think out of all of the basketball designs I've seen, this one's the best one. Now, moving on, we have the mangrove leaves and the mangrove wood used here. Honestly, I like it better than the I like it better than the jungle wood. I was about to say palm wood. But I think it looks better for palm trees than jungle wood does, but that's obviously my opinion. Of course, you guys can disagree with me, but I do think it makes for a cool palm tree design, and you can actually bone meal I can't pronounce this thing, but you can bone meal it on like the edges of these, and they can be like little plants that grow on the palm trees. So, like, you know how coconuts grow on the leaves itself? That can be this basically as like a little detail. Anyways, next we have a composter. Basically, this is like you put this at like the back of city alleyways, so that like people can open and like dump their stuff there. It's basically like a city dumpster sort of look. You can also put like trapdoors in front, and you can replace these with stairs too. You don't have to use the trapdoors, but I do like the little thing better because you can see the trash in it, and it's like it looks like an actual trash can itself when you put the trapdoor on top. Now, this is pretty explanatory, but I love doing interior walls, and I thought like this sort of color combo right here would give some ideas for interior walls. But basically, this is very cool wall design, and yeah, that's all. I just wanted to share it, really. So here, you might recognize this one from my 5 ways to use mangrove wood build thing, also the basketball net and the palm tree. But basically, you can make a curtain with this, even though it doesn't exactly look the best, but it's something, you know? You can really tell I was running out of ideas. This one was showcased in one of my 1.19 build hacks. I didn't make this personally, but I saw it on the internet and I thought it was really cool. So it's basically like a little Zen entrance thing that Japanese temples use. And moving on, we have this meat thing on the table, because I thought I saw this online and I'm like, oh, this is cool. So I kind of used it for it, and just like a meat with a bone and stuff. Anyways, like cool little small design there. Now, I decided to take that design and make it into a punching bag. So yeah, that's what this is, if you're wondering. I can't design the pole things for it. This is a cute little lantern design I made with the mangrove wood. I thought it looked cool with like the Zen theme that we're going on here. I noticed like this wood is very good for Zen builds specifically, so I would love to see these being used in those sort of builds. Again, I was kind of running out of ideas, but I thought like this strip mangrove wood looked like a good bedsheet cover, and it really does. So I made a little bed out of it. Now, over here, this is like when you're in a butchery and they're like hanging meats and stuff. Basically, you can use like the mangrove wood for that, and then you can add like little weeping vines on the end or different colors, you know. I just thought I'd show it as like a little example. This one's a bit stupid, funny-ish. It's, you know, like those things that you like put your face behind in when you go to like a place like a fair or something, and like it's funny, you know. That's what I was thinking of here when I was building this. Obviously, it's not the best example. It's a little goofy because the heads are floating, but ideally, you want to like stand behind here and like get your friend to take a screenshot. But yeah, you could kind of tell my ideas were getting worse and worse progressively. Anyways, that's all for the mangrove wood. Pause the video for a moment because it's fan art time, everyone, and we're gonna give credit to all the people who have submitted some fan art on my Discord, and here you go. This one here was for the winner for the Discord icon contest I hosted, and HomicideLobster won this one, so I'll link her Twitter down below in the description for you guys to check it out. This one was drawn by PeppermintPleb, a fellow friend of mine. It's very funny, I love it. I love it very much. And I'll link Peppermint's channel, YouTube channel, down in the description for you all to see. The first one was done by Marison, aka my friend Millie, so shout out to her. I'll link Instagram down in the description. Here's some other ideas I had. It's not gonna be as much as I had for the mangrove because honestly my brain's kind of empty right now, but yeah. We're gonna run through it quickly. Obviously the internet trick where you do the blue magma, that fit right in with the Soul Sand Valley, let me tell you that. Because that looks so cool. And like the nether, just have this. But anyways, it's just a cool concept idea for terraforming, really. You can use the skulk vein also to add to like the side of your aquariums as like an algae that's sticking to the side. But the propagule, you can put it in a potted plant. Obviously you can do it without, but I think it looks better in the plant than without, so there you go. With the frog lights, you can build some really cool futuristic builds. Obviously this is like the worst example you've ever seen, but I thought I'd just mention it just so people can kind of get an idea of it. And here is like a lantern that I saw on the internet that you can use using the frog lights. Basically you just put a button at the end and it looks like a lantern. It's pretty cool. I like it. And I also saw this on the internet, but basically you can put like a window and put some like skulk blocks behind it and it looks like a starry sky you were staring into, basically. This is more like concepts than anything else, but I wanted to see like ancient ruins done with mud blocks in the desert, so this is kind of just a very bad example to give an idea to spark some creativity, but I think it looked pretty cool with mud blocks, ancient ruins. They're also pretty good for using for shingles on roofs, I noticed. So I made a poor example right here, but you get the gist of it. Moving back, it's more terraforming because most of these blocks are for terraforming. Like these roots here are more for like swampy areas. If you want to make like trees and waters and stuff, this is like your go-to block right here, the roots, and then also the muddy mangrove roots if you want it to be mud, that is. But these blocks are super good for making like swamp trees and stuff. And for the mud block, I used it with like either a swamp area maybe, or I'd go like coarse dirt, something like that, or maybe just normal grass even. But also you can use it for deep slate as well, because I noticed these two like clash together pretty well. It could be like a good like block for like the shading of a deep slate like terraformed mountain and stuff. Obviously this is the worst example ever, but this is what I could fit in a small box. But yeah, I hope these ideas kind of helped spark some imagination, even if they're obviously not the best ideas. But there are so many things you can do with these new blocks. It can go on infinitely, but I just don't have the time to like make examples for this, and it's kind of a rushed video as well. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video regardless, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!